We are now live. Welcome everybody to another show of Locker Room Chat. We got some new faces, some familiar faces, and different places. You know what I'm saying? I want at least y'all two to introduce yourselves because y'all new on this too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to introduce yourself and where y'all from. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else you want to tell. Everybody already know me and Mark. About 100,045 people already know us. So, literally.
I'm Bird, also known as Jalen Graves. I'm from Las Vegas. I coach out here in Vegas. Played a little football at UNLV. Play arena football a little bit. So met Carl through the homie Jordan, playing on the game and shit. So it's a little bit about me.
It's your turn, nigga, Chuck.
Shit, you call me Chuck. Dang, can I speak? Damn. But my name's Chuck.
You don't have to speak.
I played at UNLV. I'll be coaching out. See. This is what I'm talking about, Carl. Let somebody speak before you start speaking. But what else? I play football at UNLV, all-time leading rusher, and I'm just out in Vegas right now coaching. So yeah. And I met Carl through the homies too.
Hey, shit going on.
You said what, Mark?
Going on? What's going on?
You got some homies in Vegas. Oh, that's right. You know Fox. Y'all know Fox. Mark, that's his best friend. They went to Fresno together.
Mm-hmm.
He from Fresno. Chuck from Fresno. So he know, Chuck know all a little bit about Fresno.
Yeah.
Part of Fresno you from?
Chuck?
Shit. North side.
North side. See, I west side Fresno boys over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
over there on Edison. By Edison and stuff on Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
In Fresno Street. Over in that area, yeah.
I've been all up through there. My stomping ground.
I feel that. Anyway, I want to get into this first topic. I don't know if you know who Michael Beasley is, Mark, but everybody else knows who Michael Beasley is, Lance Stevenson. So
yeah,
they
just one-on-one.
Yeah, they played the one-on-one and for $100K. But everybody thought he was just trolling, acting crazy. And I tell people all the time, that's a DMV thing, regardless. That's how we talk. That's how we talk our junk. When he said, "I'm gonna have you shaking ass," he had him shaking ass on that 1v1. You know what I'm saying? So it was close. But my question is to you, Marsh, and then y'all can chime into this as well. Who are your top 5 1v1 basketball players, Mark? Just 1v1, not team, but 1v1.
That MJ gonna score on anybody whenever.
Hey.
So, I'm gonna take Michael Jordan. I'll take AI.
That's not a bad one.
Dominique Wilkins.
That's not a bad one. You picking all these old niggas, but go ahead.
Dame Lillard.
1v1?
Dame Dollar?
1v1?
Mm-hmm. He's my 5th pick.
That's your 5th?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, Michael Beasley probably crushing all them niggas. Hey, no take with Jordan though.
Hey, listen, he's not gonna do nothing against a prime Kobe. He definitely ain't gonna do nothing against no prime Michael Jordan.
Michael Beasley, first of all, Michael Beasley giving prime Kobe and prime LeBron some work, bro.
Oh, he could get LeBron. We're talking Michael Jordan.
You talking about the nigga that couldn't go left in the beginning of his career? You know that. You talking about the nigga that couldn't go
rage bait. That's rage bait.
That's not rage bait. That's factual. In the beginning of Michael Jordan's career, he had to left.
Can I say something, young YN?
Yeah.
For all of y'all YN saying they go left. So let's imagine if he did have a left. Jesus. Look at the shit he did with the so-called no left. Man,
he got a left later on, though. Like later on down the line.
To you, sir. Stop the bullshit. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play. And that's that.
But it's different when you playing 1v1, Marsh.
He was a very good 1v1 guy.
I get it, but I don't think he's the best 1v1 guy.
That's you said. Fellas, didn't he ask us who we thought? He asked me first.
I did. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan top.
Come on,
Chuck
Steve.
Bird, who y'all talk about 1v1?
Go ahead, Bert.
I'm gonna go Kyrie. I like that AI. I like the AI. I'm gonna throw Melo in there. Can I throw a big in there? Because I'm gonna throw Shaq in there. Ain't nobody guard Shaq.
Whoa.
Shaq,
I got him
Shaq don't every time.
Hey, I got him being Shaq 1v1 though. 1v1? I got him beat.
Who?
Versus Shaq? I got him beat.
Embiid?
Yeah. What we talking about? 1v1 basketball?
1v1?
The only person that
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
1v1? I might have to go Embiid.
Because Shaq just gonna dominate in the paint. Embiid gonna be Embiid shoot too.
Yeah, but if you
Hakeem.
That's a big what?
Hakeem a lot.
Yeah. You can put Hakeem Olajuwon on Shaq. Huh?
I'm surprised none of y'all say Kareem.
It's a bag.
Nah, this would be my 5, honestly. Let me go Cole for sure. Then I got Tracy McGrady, KD, Carmelo.
You said what, Mark?
Can I pause?
Yeah.
How the hell are you going Kobe? The original. That's great work.
It's not even that though. Jordan wasn't confident shooting threes. I know Kobe gonna shoot that shit.
I got hella echo. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Y'all young boys better stop. Y'all that 3 killing you. Jordan could shoot threes whenever he wants. He could score whenever he wants.
But he wasn't as good.
I'm gonna be real. Like I feel like I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but some of the shit Jordan did back in the day, it's some athletes nowadays that could do far as athletic wise.
Stop right now. I'm gonna stop right now.
Why not? You don't think Anthony Edwards is athletic as Jordan?
No, he's not. Stop. Let's stop.
You don't why not?
Listen, I'm gonna explain it to you. So I train athletes and I coach, right? And I play.
Okay.
So this is the mistake you young boys make. Bigger, faster, stronger don't automatically make you better. Jerry Rice, like we had this conversation before.
I'm not going back to that.
Why you? But because you mad because I'm giving you facts?
No, I'm mad because when you bring up Jerry Rice, I just go back to our reel and they just killing me on that reel. Still, niggas your age, by the way. Your age.
So, listen, so you come on, Carl, because let's talk real now. That don't mean nothing. It means nothing. You still got to be skilled enough, or you got to be able to go in there and have a killer mentality to go score. Mike, y'all keep saying that these guys are athletic. What's crazy is all these athletic dudes that were playing in his era, that played in the 2000s too, will tell you he was him and some. He's everything they said and some. See, y'all watching it on YouTube ain't doing it good justice. If y'all was there real time and you could see, because I've watched LeBron live, and I grew up watching Michael Jordan. It ain't even close.
But he also
what
said
about Larry Bird?
But I ain't.
What about Larry
I ain't
Bird?
gonna. LeBron ain't even my shit. I don't really gotta go.
But the Birds defense. He said athletically, because I also think Russell Westbrook is just as athletic, if not more athletic.
That's what I'm saying. Missing what I'm saying. I said there are more athletic guys today than there were. Yes, as in terms of more guys can run 4.3, more dudes can jump out the gym. However, that don't mean Y'all just like all them people. Oh, Anthony Ant-Man, he's the next Jordan. Dude, you like he just popped on the scene. Y'all you can't mention his name in the same breath as Michael Jordan yet.
But Anthony Edwards is 23 though, so
it don't.
And he's already been to 2 Western Conference Finals.
Are we really doing this right now? Never mind. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. Go ahead, finish up.
But he's been to about 2 Western Conference Finals.
So let me ask y'all this: are we celebrating mediocrity just because?
No, we're not. I
don't care about that. That's that LeBron shit. You're foreign shit.
What we're saying is,
I want my man to finish. Not having he's got to finish his 5. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No, I had to Larry Bird in there as the last one. That's all. Because I feel like Larry can go bucket with Michael as far as putting the ball in the bucket. He ain't got the athleticism, but he can definitely put that bitch in there.
You white boy fundamental.
Bird was him.
3-level score.
Yeah, like, and the thing with Bird is he gonna tell you what he gonna do, and he's still gonna do it.
Hey, see, that's why I like y'all recognizing gang. Them dudes, the Larry Birds, Michael Jordan, that era.
He was sending Michael home. You can't even complain about that. It's somebody that's sending the all-time GOAT home.
You can say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the same man called that man Jesus in a basketball uniform. That same man put 63. He didn't have no help.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So
but I'm saying to be able to send him home is good, too.
Oh, no, because they had a Hall of Fame team. He should send him home. They had a Hall of Fame. Yeah. I'm not making excuses now. Michael Jordan
he's kind of like in the Anthony Edwards situation.
But no, Mike first stepped on the court. They all knew it.
No, I'm saying like as far as like his team not there yet, but he there.
Yeah. But I don't want to put that pressure on Ant-Man. I don't think he's even in the same breath yet.
You got to give him some time.
Well, dude, okay, so that was my point, though. Like, the young generation always super anointing somebody so quick, and you can't. It's not even
SGA with Kobe. That shit out of pocket. Way out of pocket.
No, it's not. That's not out of pocket though.
It is out of pocket. It is out of pocket.
It's not out of pocket.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They attacked SGA this finals.
SGA is next.
No, SGA cool. SGA is good, bro. He's good.
He's good for sure.
He's gonna win this finals too.
You're projecting. That is something. Listen, do you know what potential is?
Yeah, I know. I understand the definition and the terminology of potential.
Potential kills career. So potential is something not yet realized. So we gotta saying, oh, we talk about guys who did it already.
Mm-hmm.
But March, what I'm saying is SGA already won a final. He's not already in the final. He's in the finals right now, and he already won league MVP. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When he wins this finals, bro, he'll be listed as the greatest basketball player that Oklahoma City ever had and Seattle Supersonics. How would he not? He won a final, and when he wins the final, he didn't win it yet, but when he wins the final and an MVP, Kevin Durant could never.
Guys,
could never.
Can we stop?
Could never.
Can we stop?
All right, relax now. Let us talk. Let us talk now. Let us debate.
I got a point though. But I'm keeping it a buck. I got a point though. If he wins this final, bro, it's up. He'll be listed as the greatest Oklahoma City Thunder player of all time.
No, you don't got to. Not just because he won. Not just because he won.
Who has won a final in that franchise?
Oklahoma City career? I mean, he won. Okay, yes, that's a good accomplishment. But you got to Russell Westbrook.
Again,
Russell Westbrook.
He will win an MVP in the NBA final.
Russell Westbrook. I'm just
He's never won a final for
Russell Westbrook, bro.
He's never won a final for OKC.
That's not the only stat that you.
No, because he's still going to progress as the years go on.
No, stop. You got to stop doing that. Are we all friends, fellas? We got to stop doing that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You're comparing.
You can't do that.
What ifs to something that already was.
You can't do that. May God forbid he could get hurt next game and not recover, and his career be gone.
It happened to be Rose.
So you can't do that. You can't do that.
And I ain't going to be no D Rose because nobody in Seattle Supersonics or OKC has ever won an MVP in a final. He does that. Shoot, bro. He's jumping on top of that list. I don't care how mad and emotional y'all niggas get.
I ain't gonna lie, he not even touching James Harden level yet.
Just because you one time.
Nigga, what you talking about? Has James Harden ever been in the NBA final?
I'm talking about he not even surpassing, not as an OKC, but I'm just talking about in general. He's not surpassing none of them at all.
Not even Westbrook though.
He ain't even, bro. Harden was dropping 60-point triple doubles, and he don't even a point guard
with no chips.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You can. That's the only way you're gonna win this argument is by bringing in rings.
No. Not just rings though, fellas. So,
yeah, if he gets rings, over with.
Time out. We're not solidifying someone because Dan Marino is a Hall of Famer, and probably top 5 all-time quarterback. Never won. You can't argue that.
With Dan Marino's top 5 quarterback?
Yes. When you look at ability and stats.
No, she's not a top 5 quarterback, bro.
Yeah, boy, stop.
You're not a top 5 quarterback.
Sounds stupid.
Bro, you're a top 5 quarterback. Fuck no, bro. You gotta let that shit. Mark, you gotta let that shit go.
So who you taking, Dan Marino or Russell Wilson?
I'm Dan Marino.
Russell Wilson?
Huh?
Okay.
I'm taking Russell. You taking Dan Marino to Russell Wilson?
Yep. Wait, what?
What kind of cigar is that, my ninja?
Brother. Oh, brother.
Dan Marino over Russell Wilson? Cut out.
Oh, brother.
Okay, so can I ask y'all a question, young men? Do y'all think Wilson won that, or did he have like a top-notch defense?
Oh, most definitely the defense. First play of the game, safety. I would love safety first play of the game.
So here go my question to y'all.
You see them DBs?
Hold on, listen. Let's talk straight player against player in terms of what they did. They individually did. I'm taking Dan Marino 10 times out of 10.
But he never won a chip, though, brother.
It's a team game, bozo.
I don't care.
You did what?
So you gonna do that? So you gonna do that?
The nigga went under.
The Michael Vick. You gonna do it to Michael Vick too? Like he wasn't one of the baddest to ever come through. You ain't gonna say that about Vick though.
So Nick Foles. So Nick Foles was one of the greatest quarterbacks in his era.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. No.
You basically said Nick Foles better than Dan Marino.
No.
And you know damn well that's not true. And I'm an Eagles fan.
Come on, brother. You can't do that. Can't do that because it won the shit. You can't do that.
I take Carson Wentz over Nick Foles that year. Still,
fellas, this is the problem.
Hurt, though.
So this is the problem, and I like y'all. I like where our conversation with y'all going. Y'all. It seems like y'all listen more. Here's the thing. Y'all got common sense. Just because you can't, the young generation, this new generation with social media, they using just numbers, frivolous ass numbers, just to justify some shit. You can't do that. Because they just made the argument. There's hella quarterbacks that never won a Super Bowl that will run circles around dudes that won Super Bowls. It's 11 on 11, Carl. You can more dominate a basketball game as a single player than you can in a football game.
No, I'd take Phillip Rivers over Russell Wilson.
Oh,
Phillip Rivers used to have
easy.
Phillip Rivers over Russell Wilson.
Rivers was nasty.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson?
Yes.
I'm talking about
Phillip Rivers for sure. Phillip Rivers had game, bro. Don't let his last 3 years fool you now. Don't let the last 3 years of his career fool you.
Hey. Matt Ryan was kind of up there too before you got hurt. No, I'm talking about that Super Bowl year. I'm talking about Super Bowl. I'm not saying Dan Marino. I'm saying you can fight him and Russell Wilson for sure, though.
Nah.
You're right. I can't do that. Hey, I can't do that. You know why? Because he has Julio Jones. It's not hard to throw to Julio Jones. Let me take that back. That's on me.
All things being equal, consider equal, right? And if you give me the same type of defense, running game, all that shit that Seattle had, there's about 5 to 10 guys I could insert in that situation, and they win way more than one Super Bowl. Dan Marino with that setup might win 4 Super Bowls.
Shit, like you said, throw Mike Vick on that team.
Yeah.
Shit.
All you
gotta do is run read option on the goal line.
So wait, because now this is where I get marched at. So you saying if you throw Dan Marino in that setup, they might win 4 rings, right?
Because here's the thing.
No.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why can't I throw somebody like Julio Jones, Jamar Chase in that San Francisco 49er era, and they not do the same thing that Jerry Rice did?
Nobody's gonna do the same thing Jerry Rice did. That's
I'm
crazy.
just keeping it.
You're
I'm
not.
just
No.
keeping it up.
Listen. No. Here's how I'm gonna debunk your fake ass argument.
I'm not.
Jerry Rice was 30. Listen, Jerry Rice at 38 years old, 39, went well over 1,000 Pro Bowl with my Raiders. That wasn't the same offense.
That's cool, but I'm just saying, Julio Jones don't switch places and do that.
Doesn't matter. There's been guys that Megatron, he couldn't do it. Larry Fitzgerald, he couldn't do it.
He could. Whoa. Megatron couldn't go back in that era and do the same thing Jerry Rice did.
Listen, I'm saying, listen. You're not.
I'm trying to listen. I'm just asking.
Listen, 22,000 receiving yards. The closest person, Fitzgerald, with 17,000, and he played a long ass time with the same organization.
Anyway,
listen to what I'm saying before you start making dumbass arguments. Y'all act like Jerry Rice played in the 70s. He played in mid to late 80s and all through the 90s and the first couple years of the 2000s. He was effective his whole career. Yes or no? Multiple quarterbacks, coordinators. It didn't matter. Don't do nothing.
We had 2 great quarterbacks in the beginning stages, but okay. I'm not even going to get into that.
Are y'all putting Steve Young? Y'all putting Steve Young on the same level
as what?
On the same level as who?
Steve Young is the same as Joe Montana.
There was like a tier.
He's kind of more.
They were both good
not in that tier.
They both were good, but it's
he like a tier under.
He a tier under. Now,
not that far off though.
Listen. So I'm gonna give you some more game because these are my Raiders. When Rich Gannon came here, he was considered a journeyman. Was he not? Yes. He was like 15 years. He was considered a journeyman his whole career until he got to the Raiders.
Is that when y'all had Ken Stabler too?
Man, listen, that man won MVP of the league. He did numbers his tenure with the Raiders. Before then, he was here and there. He was in Kansas City with a bunch of teams. At the end of the day, my point is this: Jerry Rice did Pro Bowl numbers. He went to the Pro Bowl at almost 40. Routing cats, young cats, the Champ Baileys and the Charles Woodson that he played with. Those guys was in the league when he was still playing, doing numbers. What are we talking about?
I'm not even going to get into that. So anyway, since we talk about the Raiders, how you feel about your Raiders this year, Mark?
I feel like
you said what?
Like we can make them.
They're going to be a wild card.
As long as we got to be. I like the moves.
I like your take on that, OG.
Y'all do got a tough division.
I like your take on that.
Got a tough division.
We got a coach that knows how to be successful. He's the player's coach. Shit, we gave your boy $6 million to be the OC.
Ooh.
Don't bring up Chip Kelly. Do not bring up Chip Kelly. He gave me nightmares.
I know, but it's what it is. We got our running back. We got a plethora of running backs.
I was gonna say we got a 1-2 combo. OG.
Shit, we got 4 in the stable.
Yeah.
I like what we did at the receiver position. I like the kid out of Tennessee.
Yeah, the speedster.
Yeah, big tall cat, and we got.
Yep.
Man, I think we do good, man. We listen as long as we can get that O line going, and we get better linebacker play.
That still should have got Shador though.
No.
Why not? You don't start him. You just have him on the back, have him learn.
It's not even that though. It's just too much drama behind him.
Thank you.
Too much drama.
But
then he in Vegas too, bro. No,
they're gonna be on that every week. It's gonna be like the Lakers. They're just gonna be talking about them for no reason.
I'm gonna say that
Shador should be playing.
Exactly. Then if the coaches, if they're not being successful, you gonna hear people talking about should be.
If anything, Cleveland was the best place for him to go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not a market.
And it's not even that. They got so many QBs in and out of there. It's like it'll be normal for him to just be able to start.
I don't know about that.
We got us a QB this year, brother.
Hey,
Who your QB?
No.
How old is
Not-
he? How old is he?
you
Like
know, in this
34.
He a young 34 though, because he kind of started late, no?
yeah, because he was backing some
Something like
guys.
that.
Yeah, he's backing some guys
Yeah.
up. So he a young. He's a young 34. I think
Less
they'd be all
wear and
right.
tear.
I don't think they'll be better than the Cowboys, but they'll be all right.
Oh, that's why you got that back.
Yeah, that's
They
why
won't be
you
better than the
got that hat
Cowboys. We
on.
play out this year too.
Cal,
Hey,
Yeah, I think we play on in Dallas, I think.
no, we play out in the stadium.
Oh, out here?
Vegas, yeah.
Oh, you might got to come out here, brother.
I will be out there actually.
Yeah, you might got to
Hey,
go to
Mark,
the game.
Get Carl in the front
Mark,
row.
we can put some BJs on it.
You
what?
might got to go to the game. You
Put
might
some
put some
BJs on
DJs on it. Le Pazuki, huh?
It's fine. We could bet that.
Yeah, we can put some BJs on it for sure. Because y'all not gonna beat the Cowboys this year.
But
Jack
I know you
Jones,
ain't
where
talking
you
to
at?
me.
he left. We don't.
Jack Jones left. Yeah, Jack Jones
Oh,
gone.
so y'all best DB gone. So, all right, so cool. That's not you ain't got nobody to guard Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett, George Pickett.
I got a box of cigars versus meat with dinner, steak dinner.
You said what?
A box of cigars. If I win, I'll take it. And then I'll take it wherever you want to go eat.
Oh shit, nigga, we gonna sit rooftop then, nigga. We going there, nigga. We going rooftop. Damn, really sit there and think that you think the Raiders gonna be the Cowboys this year.
Why am I a damn fool? Y'all the biggest joke.
Yeah, but I don't know why you
We're
acting like
Y'all
We're America's team.
Y'all been on a drought for 20-some years.
you
Just as long as y'all.
We've been on a drought too, but every year we not talking that shit like y'all be
gotta
talking.
be positive. It's about positivity. You got things
y'all have a good ass every year and can't win shit.
You sound like your best player, Michael Parsons. So it's only 5 plays. Really take the 5 plays out, we win that game.
But
You sound like that type of person.
He has points. He has points.
What is it?
No,
Glass
that's
half?
terrible. That's like saying, oh, if I didn't give up that pick 6, we win the game. Well, you made it happen. It's part of history now. So,
like I said, the Cowboys will beat them sorry ass Raiders this year, no matter if you like it or not.
You see how you ain't talking to me crazy.
Yeah.
Why would I not talk to you crazy?
The Cowboys really might finish
Why would I
division.
not talk to you crazy, bro? The Eagles, all right, cool, whatever. Y'all winning finally.
The Cowboys really might finish third in their division.
Finally.
You said what, Bert?
The Cowboys really might finish third in their division.
Y'all gonna be last in your division. Y'all ain't gonna beat the Redskins.
Crazy as hell.
Man, they said the Giants better than y'all. He wasn't even talking about the Giants. He
said the Giants. He said the Giants.
You crazy as hell.
He said Jackson Dart.
Jackson
Dart.
He said Malik Neighbors gonna do numbers on y'all.
So who's covering CD and Pickens?
For what team?
Okay, quiet. Anybody in that division? I mean, Eagles got the best DBs. I ain't gonna lie, the Eagles probably got the best DBs in that division. Probably. That's the debate.
Say this: the Eagles really impressed me last year. I used to like the Eagles. I've always been a Raider fan since I was born, but I liked the Eagles because I was a big Randall Cunningham fan. I was a Reggie White fan. I liked Troy Benson and Bobby Taylor, like and my OG my aunt Mark McMillan. He played nickel in Philly. So there's Eric Allen.
Mark McMillan
here with the Raiders was playing with Philly. So always liked Philly, but I don't think, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna repeat.
Oh, they're definitely not gonna repeat. Saquon gonna get hurt.
I don't think that. I didn't say that. It's gonna be a tough road. I already seen the schedule. I was like,
it
looked like
it's hard to repeat.
I have a seat this year, but
I'm gonna say this right
that's
now.
the thing, though.
Saquon gonna get hurt this year.
Wow, that's some crazy.
Damn, bro. Not
on the
Madden
cover. Marsh, he's on the Madden cover.
You heard
get on the Madden cover, they start getting hurt. Y'all think I'm just talking facts for years.
They asked him. They said, you believe in the Madden curse? He said, no, I believe in God, though. So he already got that out of his mind. He ain't worried about that.
I don't think it's a Madden curse.
He
Let me
around the
tell
right people.
you about that. Because y'all play ball, so I'm going to tell you. All right. When guys ball out and they explode on the scene and they get the big contract and all that, right? The reason why you might see a decline in production because they got film out on him now. So now, the year he just had rushing for 2 bands, I think these D coordinators is going up all night scheming for Philly.
Yeah.
There's other players in the league that, like, for example, when I was in the Canadian Football League, Ricky Williams came. Man, Joe Theismann said he was rushing like 5. Ricky was still Ricky, because mind you, after that season, he got reinstated and went back and played in Miami with Ronnie Brown doing numbers still. My point is this:
with the Wildcat offense.
the guys that are playing against him, super turned up because other guys won't contracts too, dog. So that's why I say like sometimes when a guy works on the scene like that and have a lot of success, he gets he gets his bag. You kind of see the decline, and I think a lot of up the ante on shit. You talking about coaches? We listen. It's teams in that NFC. What is that? The NFC East, right? Teams in the NFC East that's licking their shot right now. Devising a plan to stop his ass. Telling you now. So
to stop him and hurt him, Mark.
I hear
you know how the NFL get down.
Nah, facts.
But
first,
I just had 2 things to say about that. I think the only reason why I'm not worried is, one, our GM, he preparing for it. Not this year, but next year. Most people be trying to go all in for this year. It's like if we don't get it, we got our picks for next year. So we're going to be able to run it back. Just like Kansas City did. They went to the Super Bowl, they lost. They got rid of the Super Bowl, they win. Like, that's just little stuff like that. You can't be trying to bank all on the next year. You got to bank for the future. But the second thing, I'm not worried because A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith out there too. So if you want to guard the box, that's one-on-one.
Your GM did his thing though. I like where he be thinking because he strategically put that roster.
Yeah, fact.
But Chip Kelly almost ruined all that. That's why I don't mess with Chip Kelly.
But Chuck, to add the point to what you just said, that's what the Cowboys low key doing.
I'm sick.
Y'all ain't got no running back that nobody fear.
Okay, not yet.
Javonte Williams, y'all got rid of y'all linemen. Well, your linemen retired on you, so you got a whole bunch of young boys in there that ain't got no experience.
Hey, but Blue might be talking.
Y'all still don't know if y'all want that to be our franchise quarterback, and he 9 years.
It's not even that though. Y'all don't even know if Dak got the juice to win the bowl. You can make it there and still lose. He got to win the conference championship first.
You got to give him some
time.
time.
Daniels already showed he can get there, so that's more pressure on Dak. They're gonna be like, who do we want, Dak or Jaden Daniels? Because they know Jalen Hurts can do it. Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, they ain't worried about them. So all the pressure on Dallas. They know we can get the job done. He's been there twice.
The Cowboys going to shoot
Cowboys. The thing with the Cowboys is y'all build yourselves up like y'all just steel curtain like the Steelers, like y'all tough or something, but y'all really just posers. Michael Parsons, he ain't nothing in the run game. He's soft. That's why y'all can't stop the run. Your best player got to be able to set the edge. Now I tell them that to his face.
Oh,
hey, I feel like he.
Hey, I'm clipping that. Chuck, I'm clipping
I'm just being real. No, I just don't like
clipping that. And I'm going to add Parsons.
I just don't like when people. I don't like when people be talking crazy about our team, and they can't do nothing when they play our team. Because, like, honestly, the first game against Dallas, he did his thing. Then the second game, when he got to saying those 5 plays is the reason why we lost, I was like, that's a loser mentality. I'd have been on the other side of the ball where I got my ass kicked. But I ain't going to ever say it's these 5 plays. That's why they won. No, I just got to play better. Simple as that. Take my L.
Carl,
keep it moving.
You know why he talking spicy like that, right?
Yeah, because we got him week 1.
I'm not even. No, that's cool. I'm glad.
And the Cowboys going to whoop it. And the Cowboys going to whoop their ass. The Cowboys
I'm not tripping if y'all beat us or not, bro. Y'all got 18. I mean, y'all got 17 more games to go. It's all good. I can't wait to see what Patrick Mahomes doing Thanksgiving. We're gonna see who eat that turducken. We're gonna see who eat that turducken. It ain't gonna be y'all most likely though, because we know what Patrick Mahomes doing in Dallas. He back
going to
home
the
too.
playoffs.
Hey, we know.
On Thanksgiving.
No, the Cowboys is at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We
saying.
know how to
But
beat.
he back home. He back home. You know, you live in Dallas, or he from there in Texas.
Texas.
Man, actually, when you put that out there, when you actually now you making me think, bruh. I'm kind of messed up.
That's
in
how
the
I felt
head.
when I played
Yeah,
for State.
that nigga is from Dallas.
Shit.
Now you got me nervous.
Whole
And
family
Luka
gonna
got
be at the
traded.
game.
And Luka got traded. He gonna put on for Luka. He gonna make sure everybody in Dallas for that pain bill.
But you know, and this would add me to one of my topics. This would add me to the other topic though, but I'm not gonna go deep into this topic though, Marsh. But when I'm sick and tired of Cowboys fans, Cowboys as in Jerry Jones, I'm tired of him making 1996 season documentaries, bro. They coming out with another freaking documentary about and Dion, bro. It's over with. And as a Cowboys fan, it frustrates me because we can never go forward because freaking Jerry Jones keeps looking back. So it's a Netflix series. Why we keep talking about that?
It's tell
There's
the
so many documentaries on that 96, 95 season, bro. There's so many documentaries on that. We have enough of those documentaries, bro. And I'm tired of Jerry Jones.
You got history.
Documentary. It's over with.
Listen,
be glad you got some history.
That's a disrespectful tone, White.
It's not disrespectful tone, Mark. You're not a Cowboys fan. No, stop. Hold on. You're not a Cowboys fan. You're not a Cowboys fan. No, hold on, Mark. Let me finish. No, nigga. No. Let me finish. No. Time out on me. No, let me finish. You're not a Cowboys fan. So you don't understand the mental abuse that I go through that when I go to work, when I go outside, when I have my Cowboys jersey, my Cowboys hat. You don't understand the pain and suffering. It's like going back to a cheating woman, knowing damn well she gonna cheat in December and January. She'll be loyal September. She'll be loyal September, maybe November. But when we start getting into January and January or December, man, she going back on you.
Okay, listen. So you don't think as have some similar frustrations?
You said what?
You don't think as a Raider fan I can't understand, grasp what you're going through?
No, you can't.
Crazy. You sound
Why
crazy.
not?
You sound crazy.
Because Cowboys fans are more hated than Raiders fans by far.
No.
Oh, yes, they are.
They go to the most bullshit. The Tuck rule.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The Tuck rule.
Y'all do it to yourself. Because y'all walk around like y'all just been winning every year. Y'all ain't won shit since the 90s.
So you just agreed to my point.
But no, I did. What I'm saying is you are the cause of your own misery. I don't let it bother. I'm a Raider. I'm a fraud. Period. Because I'm a real. And here's another thing. The Raiders can play on Mars. They will always the Oakland Raiders. So when you got a fan base like that, and for y'all that never been to the Oakland Coliseum, it's different. And I know Vegas, the stadium is nicer and all the shit, but nothing can replicate it smack dab in the hood of East Oakland. Too Short playing at the intermissions and during the TV and the commercials. I'll keep the sneak, the weed smoke. Not finna let you the opposing team go piss in the bathroom. Like the black hole. It's just something about that. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, if you from Oakland, you a Raider because it's y'all got fans that are just delusional and ridiculous because your owner spend hella money every year and has a pretty good roster and still can't win. So, I mean, I feel some of your pain, but y'all bring it on yourself.
That's real.
I didn't ask you about feeling our pain. I didn't ask you.
Man, you just
that's the thing. I ain't asking about our pain. Nigga. We still gonna whoop y'all ass this year. Nigga.
Okay, like I said, have the cigars ready, Josh.
Like I said, nigga, just make sure you stick around. That's all I know. You're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's finna be sick.
When was the last time y'all played?
I went to a game.
21?
Yeah.
Was it 2021?
It was real.
It's about 4 or 5 years ago. I gotta go look it up.
The
We
last
won.
time
We
y'all
won
played on
on
Thanksgiving.
Cowboys
The
won. It
last
was
time
the
y'all
year
played
the
on
Cowboys didn't
Thanksgiving,
make
they
the playoffs.
whooped y'all. Last time y'all
No,
played on
we beat
Thanksgiving,
them the
they
last
whooped
time we
y'all.
played them. No, we
On
didn't. We beat them
Thanksgiving,
the last time.
I said on Thanksgiving. That's the only time I really remember y'all playing, where it
Yeah,
was
but we had
actually
a
even.
close game. It was the year we didn't make the playoffs. And
That's
I
when
think
they had Deshaun Jackson and everything, and he went crazy against y'all. That's all I remember because y'all really don't play that much.
Hey, look, just have my box scores.
Derek Carr lit up
Fresno State, born Bulldog
what's the
Brig.
next topic, Carl?
Y'all dead.
You said what, Chuck?
What's the next topic?
Yeah, what's the next topic? Fuck your Cowboys.
And we beat the Cowboys last time we played you niggas. In 2021, 36-33.
Oh, got him.
Yep. So
Anyway, so I want to talk. I want to get
that
on.
was anyway.
I want to talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers. Y'all think Aaron Rodgers is going to make some noise up there in the Steelers?
I don't like it.
Desperation move.
I don't like it because I feel as though the Steelers. Let me say this, even though I'm a Raiders fan, I think the Steelers are one of the most consistent, constant organizations within the last 25 years. Consistent. You got a coach that's been there. He's always above 500. Much. He's a threat to go in the playoffs. He makes chicken salad out of chicken shit. I think that locker room. I think that is a blue collar town. The way that team is set up, and I don't know if y'all will agree with me or not, but this for my 46 years of life, the Steelers have always been that type of organization. So you don't really see a crazy drop off. Like they always kind of reload. They don't really rebuild. They kind of just reload.
That defense always gonna be stacked. That's one thing. You can bet on
I
that
agree.
defense. It's gonna keep you in the game.
I don't think his persona. So to answer your question, I think Aaron Rodgers is a hell of a football player. I think he's one of the more talented in the last 15, 20 years. I just feel like his whole he don't fit that blue collar lunch pail like Roethlisberger embodied that. Y'all follow me? Like I think Aaron Rodgers is more of a gunslinger, more of a Madonna type quarterback. I think he fits more of a late 90s, early 2000s Ram, greatest show on turf type QB. That's kind of how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. I think he's hella talented, and I think given the right situation with the right weapons in a lot of games, I just don't think that locker vibe with him.
So would you think Aaron Rodgers is more of a distraction than Shador would have been?
Possibly, because he's up there, and y'all seen the circus with the Jets. I more about him than the team. What y'all think?
Wait, quick question. I'm gonna add this. So, are you taking Dan Marino over Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
That's a tough one.
Nigga, you high as hell.
You can argue for both.
Okay, so here.
No, that's a tough one.
What I'm saying is, a young person to say I'm high as hell because they never seen it. They weren't born yet. Go back and look at what he was doing with what he had. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Marino never had a real number one.
He had a 3 good ones. They were good. Duper and Clay.
So who's Aaron Rodgers number one the year he won that Super Bowl?
Jordy Nelson.
They had a night. They had
Jordy Nelson or Greg Jennings.
Dude, they had Charles.
Jordy Nelson top 5, top 10 in receiving that year they won the Super Bowl.
They had
but he know how to get open.
Al Harris.
But he wasn't a top. I don't think he was top. I gotta go look at that before I start speaking. Nigga, we on live. I don't even sound too damn.
Jordy Nelson and Greg Jennings was his receivers. And he had Donald Driver. And
Jordy was the cat. What was the cat number 18? What was the cat that they had to play running back?
Cobb wasn't there yet. I don't think so. I think he was a little young. He wasn't there yet. I think he came like
They moved the receiver to running back because they had injury. Who was that?
Oh, Ty Montgomery. That was like years later.
So okay, so
years later.
Patriots kind of did the same thing
with James White.
No, before that, when they moved up
with Edelman.
Nah, what was his name? He played DB and played nickel, but he was a starting receiver.
Played DB and nickel.
Y'all kind of young. Was it Troy Brown?
Mm.
Troy Brown, I think, was playing receiver. Like the Patriots never really had a number one. The time they got Moss and they went 18-0 and he threw for 50 touchdowns.
That was the only time he had a number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
And still lost to Eli.
Right.
Wait.
Greg Jennings. They had Greg Jennings that year.
I said that.
Jordy Nelson wasn't there.
Jordy Nelson was there. He caught the touchdown.
Was my boy one of the state there?
Donald Driver was there.
Driver was nice.
Donald Driver, yeah, he had a game.
Was James Jones there?
You said what?
James Jones, he was probably there, but he probably wasn't. No, was he? Came out of San Jose State. I don't know if he got there yet.
They had a good receiver.
It had to be Jordy Nelson.
I don't think he had a true number one though.
Donald Driver.
Was he top 10 in receiving though?
Of Devontae Adams.
No, Donald Driver was.
That don't matter.
Boy, Donald Driver goes. Boy, he
Julian
Edelman
was number top 10 in receiving, but Tom Brady said that's his number one.
Donald Driver's going to get that motherfucker.
Donald Driver was nasty. Stop it.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't nasty, but
he was a number one.
But I'm okay, yeah, but I'm still saying Aaron Rodgers is better than Dan Marino.
No.
He is.
That.
I don't know, bro.
You can argue it, but you got to have a good argument.
My thing
okay,
is, bro,
wait. Hold on a second, Bird. So, is Dan Marino better than Lamar Jackson?
They're two.
No. They don't play quarterback position, nigga. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Say yeah, Lamar Jackson ain't.
You said what?
I could still say yeah if we going by. If y'all want to do the stat game, do the stat game. The only thing that Lamar Jackson gonna have better than Dan Marino is rushing yards.
And rushing
TD. He's a better quarterback though.
Straight quarterback, Dan Marino is top 5.
Doesn't matter. They still play the same position.
Yes, better quarterback. Yes,
he's not a better quarterback. He's not a better quarterback.
Yes. In every.
What about Eli Manning and Dan Marino?
Oh, Dan Marino. Eli was not that good.
Eli wasn't that good, bro.
Eli was on the other side of Pittsburgh. Basically, he had a great defense bailing them out. He just completed the passes he needed.
Everything they said and some.
I ain't like Eli was getting bailed out, just like Carl in NCAA.
That doesn't take away him being a good player though. Let me. I play, boy. I don't want to sound like the old hater. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When we talking about, I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. When we talking about players being better than other players, or you taking this player over that player, we're looking at the individual. Y'all dig what I'm saying? It's just like when you trying to go get a contract or you trying to get a scholarship out of high school, it's your individual play that warrants how good you are. Yes or no?
Yes. The team play just supports it.
The champ supports, helps your argument. But my point is, you're talking about a guy for both that multiple times. A guy that didn't have a great defense. You're talking about a guy that had a ridiculous arm. He did numbers. Now, if you give that dude, let's say Dan Marino, you give Dan Marino Pittsburgh or Baltimore or Tampa Bay in the late 90s, early 2000s type defense, he might win 4 or 5.
Because the Buccaneers won with nobody at QB.
Come on, bro.
I think you need to re-edit that list just a little bit more, but I feel it.
I'm just. You asked me a question. I
feel it. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not knocking it. I respect your list. I'm just saying I don't think Dan Marino is better than the niggas we named, but it's cool.
Dan Marino, bro. Listen, this is.
But Carl, Carl, let me ask you this though. What Aaron Rodgers ain't done nothing the past three seasons.
But he got a Super Bowl though.
You got to stop that.
Come on, bro. That's like 10 years ago.
But he got a Super Bowl. That nigga Dan Marino played for about 30
What
years.
you was so hyped up of Aaron Rodgers for? What, them little Hail Marys that he be having?
Aaron Rodgers ain't did nothing the past 3 seasons.
His last year, he had about 28
I'm
touchdowns,
just saying.
4,000 yards.
Can I ask y'all a question? Is Brett Favre better than Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Mm.
Bro, the nigga got more picks than tricks.
But hey, listen,
They on the same career path.
same career path, bro.
Yeah, they
and-
got the same career, low key.
That's why I give Brett Favre the
Brett
edge.
Favre thrown more picks.
The reason why I give Brett Favre the edge. Did you see what he almost did when he went to Minnesota?
Minnesota. Yeah, that's it.
You
Yeah.
see what Aaron Rodgers did
He
when he
did
went.
have AP though.
He did. I'm not knocking that, but they're like the same guy.
Yeah. He went to the Jets.
Come on.
Bad with the Jets. Then he was about to go to Minnesota, but then they was like, we rocking with JJ
But,
Park.
but that's what I'm saying though. It depends on how Aaron Rodgers finishes his career. It's gonna depend on how he finishes his career though. Because if he continue like this, his fucking legacy gonna tarnish. Like a motherfucker.
They're gonna start saying Eli better than him.
Don't do that. Don't.
Like Aaron Rodgers.
No, I'm just saying, like, this as bad as he's playing right now, like they're gonna start trying to throw Eli in that conversation.
But let's do this. I'm saying right now, if Aaron Rodgers retired right now, Brett Favre edges him.
Say that again.
If Aaron Rodgers stops playing right now, Brett Favre edges him.
No.
No.
He about to be top 5 in passing. That's the stats though individually.
That's hard, but I get what you saying just because Aaron Rodgers been shitty this past 3 years, bro.
The career arc is down there the same, just falling piece by piece.
Yeah, but Brett Favre shit went up when he left team.
Yeah, Brett Favre finished strong. Aaron Rodgers his shit keep dropping down.
But that's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers kind of was good all the way until these last 3 seasons compared to Brett Favre. He was like, I'm about to string this together and help my legacy out. So it's kind of like flip-flop in a sense.
Direction at this point.
Opposite direction, but same path in a sense, yeah. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, you keep saying Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, well, shit, better than Brett Favre.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. I get what you're saying. For sure. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
I like Aaron Rodgers.
They on the same path for sure.
Hey, it's like you trying to act like nigga, Dan Marino is him. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You got to go back. See, here's
That's
the thing.
kind of funny though.
You got to go back and really look.
They do got the same care.
And we can't. We got to stop. We got to stop doing things like trying to say, oh, that era or dude. Listen, there was dudes running 03. There was big dude. There was most of the guys, the best guys came. We did that draft. That other, who's better in this today's game? Better than Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor? Don't say Aaron Donald. He ain't better than Reggie White.
He is better than Reggie White.
Oh my God, you on drugs?
Bird, no, I want to hear Bird's opinion. Bird, you play D lineman.
That's your department, Bird. That's your department.
Hey, Bird, don't let this old head nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't. It's hard because like I ain't grow up watching Reggie White.
So this what I want.
That's 2 different positions though too.
That's what I want y'all to do.
That's 2 different positions.
Hey. Go back. I know he played on the edge, but I'm saying, listen to the guys I'm naming, and I want y'all to go watch this shit after we do this podcast. Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, John Randall. Let's talk about my man at Derek Thomas. Dude, hard to top those guys right now.
Nah, John Randall was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
No, Derek Thomas was crazy. 10 sacks in one game.
Listen,
That's fucking crazy.
Lawrence Taylor was the Dion of linebackers. Like, when Lawrence Taylor, when people say defense, I'm finna name a guy that changed the game. Dion is one of those guys, right? When you talk about a stand-up DN or an outside linebacker, it's Lawrence Taylor. The dude ran 4.4, bro. He was doing shit that your whole offensive scheme had to gear towards a linebacker.
Nigga, Lawrence Taylor ain't run no 4.4, bro.
Yes, Google it.
This crap right now.
Dumbass.
It's superior. It's superior.
I feel like, but I feel like,
So, like,
Aaron Donald changed the game too, though.
I didn't say he did. I didn't say he didn't. I said, is he better than? I'm naming these guys. Is he better than those guys? Let's be real.
I might not.
He's in the conversation.
Say Lawrence Taylor. I might give him Reggie White, but not Lawrence Taylor. I don't know.
What about Von Miller?
Taylor.
About Derek Thomas?
What about Miller?
Nah.
He got 2 rings and 1 Super Bowl MVP. I'm just saying that's nasty. Get an MVP in an offensive setting now.
Listen what I said. He's in the conversation. That's like Revis in my top 5. Listen, that's like Revis in my top 5 DBs, right? He's in that conversation. I'm just going Dion, no particular order. Dion, Rod Woodson, Harold Green, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey. Revis is in that conversation, though.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
He can rotate. Yeah.
I'm saying he's in that. In those, you could mention, for example, if we got a table, right, and we sitting 8 guys, Aaron Donald's probably gonna be at that table.
By the way, Lawrence Taylor didn't run no damn 4.4, but he ran a decent 40, a 4.5, so they say. He didn't run no 4.4 though.
Man, don't listen to that shit, Carl. They said I ran a 4.5. I ran a 4.4. They just be doing that. They be preying on your downfall. Don't listen to that shit.
Like
now,
I said,
if it was Lawrence Taylor off that snow.
No, yeah, that's a different
I didn't run
story.
a 4.4.
It'd be funny though. It'd be funny
but
how they mess up them times on purpose.
I'm taking Aaron Donald over your boy though.
Over Reggie White.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. You can make a good argument for that.
No, you can. I'm just saying.
That nigga damn near had the game-winning Super Bowl sack almost damn near because Jalen Ramsey was beating that Super Bowl.
Can I say something? You weren't born in that
Super Bowl. You go look at that film. Jalen Ramsey was beat.
The Green Bay Packers do not win no Super Bowl if they don't get Reggie White in free agency.
Yeah.
Reggie White played with a dog-ass defense in Philadelphia. Who
was their running back that year?
Listen, they had Jerome Brand. They had dudes. And Eric Allen. They had what was his name? Number 20. He was the safety. Andre Waters. They had a dick in Philadelphia on defense, bro, and they couldn't get over the hump.
The only reason I'll say Aaron Donald over Reggie White is because Aaron Donald, I feel like he could still play 5 more years.
No, he can't.
It's still been the top defensive player.
I'm not negating.
He submitted his legacy by retiring early though too.
He only played like 9-10 seasons.
Okay, but I'm not negating that, y'all. Hear what I'm saying again. I'm not saying that's a good ass argument, but I still think Reggie, he edged. Now, if Aaron Donald would have played 2-3 more years, definitely, y'all got a point. You might have a point.
Chris Jones be having some good games too. Like that's a D tackle that's running the league right now. I say Chris Jones is one of the best D tackles.
We gotta stop measuring moments to like monument stuff.
Yeah,
we gotta stop doing.
No, I'm just saying Chris Jones, he be having the stats to back it up. 13 sacks at D tackle ain't easy.
Oh, it's not. Just like who was my man at Tampa Bay? 947. That defense was nasty. Late 90s, early 2000s, Tampa Bay. They had
Sapp. You talking about Warren Sapp?
No, not Sapp. The end. What was his name?
The end.
97. Can you Google that?
97. Taylor?
Nope.
No. You thinking of Jason Taylor from the Dolphins?
Say that again, Marsh.
He wore number 97 for the Tampa Bay late 90s, early 2000s.
I think Derek Thomas played for that team too, or was that a different Derek Thomas?
Thinking about Eric. You think about the linebacker, 55.
Yeah. No, Brooks. Derek Brooks.
Derek.
Derek Brooks. Not Thomas. Yeah.
Who was
Derek Brooks was
97?
nasty.
Bro,
I'm looking up right now.
he
Are you
was
talking
nasty.
about Jackson? No.
Nah. Go 1999.
Let me see.
The name is on my I can't.
Tyoska Jackson?
Nope.
You just
1999.
said that.
Rice?
Yeah, Simeon Rice.
Simeon Rice. Okay.
Simeon Rice.
They had a nasty D.
With Barber back there holding the back end.
Rondé Barber, John Lynch.
John Lynch was a boy.
Eric Brooks.
They had Alstott.
Allstott, yep. Warwick Dunn.
Yeah, they had a squad. I'm looking at this real deal. They had a real squad.
They was nasty. My big brother that played with me at Fresno State, Michael.
Yeah.
With
They
the
had
20.
a squad.
Huh?
I said no. I'm looking at their roster. Yeah, they had some nasty motherfuckers in that front seven.
Oh yeah, they had a squad for sure.
So if y'all look at it historically, Baltimore and Pittsburgh builds defense. That's why they always kind of consistently in the mix.
Yeah.
Then the Cowboys going to be in the
Kansas
mix.
City.
Man, good.
Kansas City kind of doing that now too. Kansas City, they'll put their chips in on defense before offense.
Be like that in the 90s, though. They was.
Yeah. They always had a good defense. They just ain't never had no offense. I remember it was a period where they didn't have a receiver score a touchdown in like 50, not 50. I'm going to start playing like 20, 30 games.
Let's see.
They was just scoring touchdowns with tight ends and running backs.
Hey, man, get it how you live. Because, hey, when Priest Holmes was toting everybody, woo.
Yeah. But I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about when they had Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah. Tampa, I think Tampa, I like Tampa because, boy, they was so obscure when they had them creamsicle uniform.
You would think they were soft.
Boy, they was terrible. Next topic, Carl.
So I want to get your opinions on this. I never, these two niggas new on the show. You probably got your opinion on it, but Bird, Chuck, how y'all feel about Travis and going both ways?
Go ahead, Bird.
I feel like he's naturally a corner. Honestly, that's how I feel. I feel like for him to go both ways, it got to be a OC scheming some shit up for him. But like he ain't finna be on no Colorado shit where he's doing 100 and fucking 16 plays a game. No, hell no. He'll probably go most of his plays on defense. He'll probably get like 15 plays on offense. But he ain't gonna be on. I don't see him being on offense crazy like that, bro.
Yeah.
I think he'd
for
be
me
all right.
in the preseason. This is how I would do it. One quarter he focuses on offense, like the first game, focus on offense. Second quarter he play defense, and then you go from there, see what he's good at. But you can't even really do that. That's like a sample size. It's hard in the preseason, so they got to really focus on getting him right on defense, honestly, because he has a bigger impact there. Because the DBs he going against, it ain't going to be.
Thank you.
It ain't going to just be those 50-50 balls that he catch all the time. It's going to be some. He got a target on his back, most definitely. So they're going to be coming with the A game, and he don't play no. He play in a hard division where the DBs is really locked up. Now they got Charvavius Ward, I believe, in Indianapolis. He got Stingley and what's the other dude name from Georgia, number 4, the DB. They got him to worry about.
Shit, he got Snead in Tennessee.
Snead in Tennessee. So, and then don't even forget at practice they on his head too. So the wear and tear is already kicking in. So he's gonna have to really take care of his body too. It's gonna be hard. I think he can do it in the right way though.
Check this out.
Trevor Lawrence ain't got no more excuses though.
Travis Hunter is a phenom. He's one of those general. He is a Hall of Fame corner if he focuses on corner. The thing to what you just said, people act like they ain't seen this before. Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Deion Sanders, Dale Carter.
Patrick Peterson even did it.
Okay, so there were guys that did, and see, here's the difference is what I try to tell. C. Wood, I trained with C. Wood too. So I got to see it up close. When he was at Michigan, he would come in. Everybody in the stadium knew he was getting the ball. And those were touchdowns. We talking about slants, screens, posts, punt returns. And then he was also clearing shit on the other side. When he got to the Raiders, they dibbled and dabbled with the idea of that, but that shit get thrown out the window to your point of what you said. You got to remember, even in college, fellas, even in the SEC or the upper echelon of the Pac-12 or the Big Ten or the ACC, right? You're not going against no top dog every weekend and week out at corner. Let's be real. Or a receiver for that, right?
That's facts. That's facts.
Talking about the NFL, you're not gonna be able to line up on a Stingley and then turn around and go guard like a Chase. Like there's teams that have that. You're not gonna be able to do that. Like you said, them 50-50 balls he was getting at Colorado, he's not gonna be able to do that to these upper echelon NFL corners.
I think you still be able to do that.
They just
use him as a package. Give him max 21 plays on offense.
But that's not why you draft him second overall, not to be a package.
But that's to his point though.
Game changer.
You gotta, and that's what I said, bro. That's how you gotta use him. You can't just put him at receiver and just throw him the ball fucking 15, give him 10 targets a game and expect him to dominate. No, that's not how he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat by OC drawing up like he said, a special play or some shit. When he come in the game, motherfucker, you know he gonna get the ball. You know he gonna get the ball.
They got Brian Thomas Roberts. Brian Thomas? Yeah. I don't know why I say Roberts.
Yeah, they got Brian Thomas, Evan Ingram, yeah, but still.
No, I'm saying like he the focal point. Brian Thomas is, and they wasting time throwing balls to him, and he not catching them. It's gonna cause a disarray.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. Mark my words. And today is June 4th. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They're gonna have a little package for him, and then eventually, great. I'm telling you, I don't think he's better than Charles Wood. I don't think he's better than Deion Sanders. I don't think he's better than Champ Bailey. And these are all guys that came before him that did that. And you seen what happened when they focused all on defense. They became Hall of Fame players. I think his ceiling is his pinnacle is going to be playing defense. I think he's hella good. He's a good ass. He has excellent ball skills for a DB. I'm gonna give him that. But the NFL is a different ball game, fellas. You're not going against no slap dicks covering you. I'm just telling you. So him to be, what I'm saying is this: he ain't playing 100 snaps going both in the NFL. He gonna get 5 plays on offense, and y'all mark my words, he gonna get hit a few times. Then he gonna have to get on defense and play, and have to lock down the number one. Bruh, it's not gonna last long. He's eventually gonna be a predominantly.
It's good that
I agree with you.
Went to Jacksonville though. It's good that he went to Jacksonville because if he went to the AFC North, he would have had to see the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Ravens, and that would have had him. Yeah, he would have been whooped.
Shook.
So him playing against Indianapolis and the Titans are gonna help him build his confidence and his own confidence. So he's gonna have 6 games to get better in.
Yeah.
But like he said, he ain't gonna be going against the North Dakota State defensive back and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's why Jacksonville feel confident.
If Travis Hunter would have did this in the SEC, we'll be having a whole different look on this nigga though.
We would, but it's still not gonna negate the fact you're not doing. Listen, Champ Bailey played games where he got 90 to 100 snaps playing both ways. When
The
he
wear and
got
tear
to
gonna kick in.
when he got to the league, he wasn't getting. Man, I'm focusing on corner. I'm just telling you. First of all, y'all got to look at it from a business standpoint. That means he has more chance to get hurt.
Yeah.
If I'm a GM and an owner, I'm not putting my number 2 pick, and that's where he went, right? Number 2, right?
Yep.
I'm not putting my number 2 pick out there like that.
No.
And that's why they feel confident with him going to number 2 because they got Brian Thomas. So they think Brian Thomas is gonna get the L'Jarius Sneed or Derek Stingley. So he's gonna be working on CB2. But CB2 might be somebody that'll shut you down too.
Come on,
And
man.
people forget Devin Hester was really doing it all.
Got to have multiple. Okay, safeties aren't even safeties no more, fellas. They corner safety because you got to be able to cover tight ends in the slots now. So he not going against no poo cheese DBs now.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't going against the North Dakota State corner no more. He ain't going against
So it's a different. Once again, I'm giving y'all some real shit. I'm not saying he's not hella talented. He's a generational player. I just don't think, compared to the guys that was doing the same shit he's doing, they weren't playing as many offensive snaps, but they were going both ways. Now, I'm going to ask this question. Do you think his Heisman campaign year was bigger than Charles Woodson's campaign?
No.
Not close.
Nah. Just because I feel like Charles Woodson, he ran away with his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter ain't run away with his shit. Travis Hunter, he still had his shit was still a toss-up.
Right.
To me, honestly.
So that's my point. That's just saying. I don't think to play in this NFL game to be able to go both ways, that position is hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right. You feel me? You love them old head DB.
I'm not old, so why you got to be old? You act like I'm 60.
You ain't too far from it, nigga.
Hey,
you ain't too far. You ain't too far from it. You tripping on that Michael Jordan? Michael Beasley beat Michael Beasley beat Michael Jordan though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All alone, bro.
I'm keeping it a buck with you. That boy. Did you watch the 1v1?
Yeah. Are we talking about Michael Jordan in his prime? Are you tripping?
Nigga, Michael Beasley.
No. Sorry. No.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey. Who trained you?
I didn't like the fact that how they run the one-on-one though, bro. Because they was carrying and they wasn't calling that shit, traveling. That's why I want to know how were they ruling that shit.
That's 1v1 though.
Yeah, referee.
That is 1v1
right there, not calling nothing.
Hey, he got in his ass. He was getting in his ass.
Hey, that nigga said, I'm gonna make you dance. He said, I'm gonna have you shaking ass. He had him shaking ass. I'm not gonna But now, whatchamacall want to play not Michael B. Jordan, but Michael Beasley 1v1.
Hello?
No. Well, I think probably Melo too, but he's
Melo.
on the nightcap.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a young Kobe and a young Mike runs away with a 1v1.
Uh-huh.
Bro, Michael Beasley really like that, Marsh.
You missed what I'm saying. I'm not saying he not. I'm saying a prime 86 to 91 Michael Jordan and a young Kobe in a 1v1 setting. Boy, they running away with that shit.
Michael Beasley 6'9", bro. He almost a 7 footer.
Don't matter. That's you keep saying. What does that mean?
He's damn near a 7 footer, Marsh, with a goddamn handle.
That don't mean nothing. I'm trying to tip. You keep saying you using physical attributes to automatically make somebody better than somebody else.
But he has a handle and a fadeaway.
And Carl, 5 inches, that's a big difference, brother.
Okay, so it wasn't 6'9" guys playing. They was playing.
But you talking about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. I'm telling you, Michael Beasley is punishing them too.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He
those are 10-time first team all defensive guy, Michael Jordan. Come on, bro, stop it. Who gonna stop?
What do you say, OG? You say go watch the film. Go watch that boy Michael Beasley, nigga.
watch Michael Beasley. Now you just talking crazy.
I'm not talking. I'm being dead ass, bro. That nigga may be the best one.
So who winning? Who winning? Carmelo or Michael Beasley?
Beasley.
It's even.
Carmelo no got no defense.
Hold on, you talking about right now? Right now?
Right now? I'm talking about right now.
Right now? Right now?
Right now, Michael Beasley is punishing Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know.
I told you a prime Michael Jordan. You're on fentanyl.
He couldn't go left. But anyway, Chuck, to your question, Michael Beasley is punishing Carmelo Anthony one game.
No, I don't agree. Because
he doesn't have defense.
That's why I said he got it.
You talking about right now, Chuck? I mean, Carl?
Yeah, I'm talking about right now.
Michael Beasley is the best one
right now.
Carmelo can score whenever he wants.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what? What you don't agree with, Bird?
Carmelo, that you saying that Beasley is what Carmelo has right now.
You're
right now. Right now.
I don't agree.
Right now.
I don't agree with that.
Right now, Bird?
I disagree with that.
You high as hell.
No, I promise you, I disagree.
He high as hell. He doesn't.
I disagree.
Carmelo don't play no defense, nigga.
But Beasley was bullying Lance Stevenson. He can't bully. He can't gonna be able to bully Carmelo.
He's gonna hit him with that fadeaway.
Oh, stop.
Man, stop it.
You said you agree with Carl?
I don't agree with Carl.
I don't expect none of y'all to agree with me, but I'm telling you, nigga, Michael Beasley, that nigga.
You're rage bait. You know what you are? You YN. You're rage bait. I'm sick of you.
I don't give a damn. I'm tired of you.
Old head niggas.
Them old head niggas. Hold on. Because I'm gonna clip this. I want to be very clear when I say this. No, I'm dead ass. I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post this. I want to be dead ass. Y'all think I'm rage baiting? I'm not. My argument to everybody in the public: old is old and new is new. Things have evolved. Things have changed. Now, when people sit here and say people like Jerry Rice, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, all them other old dudes, all them other old athletes like Deion, all them other old dudes, you're basically disrespecting God, saying God ain't create nothing better in the past 50-something years.
It's time to hit the old dusty trail.
I'm being dead ass, bro, because I'm representing the new school, we got new
religion right into this.
But see, you're doing it in those states.
Religion into this.
You're doing it.
Yeah, I did. Because you're basically saying God ain't create nothing new, nothing better in 50 years, and the devil is alive.
Can I stop you? Two things can be.
I don't want to hear that old man wisdom crap, nigga. I'm telling you,
you know what? I'm sick right now. Who's your mentor?
You. But I'm telling you this.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But I'm telling you this right now, nigga. Old is old, new is new. Shit has evolved, nigga. New is better. Hey, what's that old school car you got in your parking lot?
In my garage?
Yeah.
Chevy Nova SS. That motherfucker is a bad.
And guess what? A Cybertruck is busting that ass on the goddamn street. Like, yes, it is, nigga. It goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, nigga. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something, you young dumb punk. Let me tell you, that Cybertruck ugly as fuck and it ain't worth no money. My car 72 worth $100,000 right now.
All right, that's cool. That's
and it's 50 horse.
I'm talking about racing.
Real muscle. People, listen.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a true story. When I'm riding and we riding with my partners, we all got old schools. They don't give a fuck about no Benz, no Cybertruck, no Tesla. They don't care about none of that shit. You know what? You know them cell phones is coming out to record? Them old schools. That American muscle, punk. Yeah.
I'm just keeping it a buck, nigga. Hey, doing better.
Hey, I guarantee you, if I was to say, I'll give you my car, it's in the paint shop, by the way. I give you my car.
The color was red. It was candy red.
But I'm repainting it red with black rally stripes. Check this out. Say, I'm gonna give you my car, or you could get Cybertruck. You're taking my car.
I'm taking that Cybertruck.
You a goddamn lie.
We get up at that light, nigga. I'm taking off on your ass.
Yeah, you're gonna be just like that Cybertruck in front of the Trump Tower.
Man, come on, electric logo car. Get the Roblox. Get that ugly shit out of here.
Said your shit Roblox.
What about a Hellcat on that? Yeah.
The old schools get on Hellcats too. Remember, we doing engine modifications and suspension now on those old cars. Yeah. Cowboy fan, shut the fuck up.
Whatever. But like I said, bro, I just want to tell people I ain't trolling, bro. New is better, new is improved. I'm representing the new.
No, I'm gonna say, can I be serious for a quick second? So, I fuck with the young guy. Carl, I'm a young OG. So at the end of the day, I would tell you if it's better, it's good. Like I said, AP play in any area. There's certain guys, Jim Brown, like there's certain guys, it don't matter if you drop them off in 30s or the 2030s, they're gonna be dominant. There's just certain guys. Shaq is gonna dominate the galaxy as a big man. There's never been a big man more dominant, right? Now, put things into perspective. If we're going on championships, my little hood high school in West Oakland produced probably the GOAT. Bill Russell, 11 champions. Paul Silas went to my high school. I went to my high school. Marcus Peters went to my high school. We got Antonio Davis went to high school. We just got a lot of guys. My point is, you can say people can have their opinion. My personal opinion, if you're a big man, I don't want to see your big ass shooting threes. I want to see you get dominant.
Evolve, Marsh.
I don't see that being effective if we go back to the 90s. Take these new guys you talking about and play in that area.
I get what you're saying. It go both ways though, because in the big guy threes, that space the floor out, so then that helps the offense and the spacing naturally. But like a motherfucker like Embiid, who's shooting fucking 8 threes a game, yeah, hell no, your big ass, get your big ass in that paint, post up, do a motherfucking hook.
That's what Wemby doing right now too. Wemby got a problem.
Hell no, get your ass in the fucking paint.
Yeah,
because if you're not skilled like KD as a big man, you in trouble. You got to remember, Carl, they played defense in the 90s. They're not just leaving them up. The motherfuckers don't even play defense now. They just letting them shoot. Like that's why the 3 ball is so important now. What I don't understand is I want to give y'all I want to make a statement, and I want y'all to use common sense. If you can score, let's say you're a prime Michael Jordan. If you can score anytime you want to, no matter how big people are, what the defense is, if you could just take over a game and score at will, why would you want to take a less percentage shot if we're just using math? If I know I could just drive to the hole and dunk, or I could drive to the hole, go up for a dunk, think about what cigar I'm gonna smoke after the game, and then switch hands and lay it up and score, why would I shoot threes?
You know what? I be having that same question about a lot of these cats today. Just like that's my frustration with Tatum. He's 6'10". He could go paint all day.
Carl, this is gonna be a long discussion.
Motherfucking contested 33-foot jump shot.
Now I'm not knocking guys.
More context, Chuck.
That's facts. That is facts. I mean,
they're facts.
No, I'm just messing around because he's a big Tatum fan.
Shit, motherfucking shit.
I literally watched a game where I saw 5 exchanges, like bricks. This dude get the ball, he run down, shoot from damn near half court. They get the rebound, they run down, damn near shoot from half court. Bricks. That's not basketball. My point again is when people talk about LeBron, I think LeBron is a phenomenal player. He's an all-time great player. He's just not better than Michael Jordan. He's not. If you play 20, listen, if you play 2 years, fellas, is 3 points more than 2 points?
Yeah.
It's a simple question. 3 points is more than 2, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot more 3-pointers. I have it's called probability. If I'm making at least 51% of my 3-pointers, I'm gonna accrue more points, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so that argument is trash. You played 7 more years than the undisputed GOAT, and you got more points. You should be the all-time leading scorer. Now, let's do the variables. Let's say Mike played 22 seasons, and he really doing what he doing. Dude, if you take a prime, you can't hand check. They don't play defense.
What happened?
I mean,
Ah,
but
It's your argument,
LeBron
Carl. I can't help you.
LeBron's still better though.
oh
Like,
my God.
you know, the only thing LeBron isn't better than Jordan at is defense.
No, he's not a better scorer.
Kyrie has no points of all time. That's kind of hard to.
But Scottie Pippen the leading scorer in any of those final runs? Yes or no?
No.
Because I hate when the YN say, "Oh, but he didn't win nothing until Scottie." He never led the Bulls in scoring. He was like 16 points a game. Kyrie scored more points per game than LeBron.
But again, we all know that he needed Scottie, bro. He cut it out, bro. He wasn't winning without Scottie. Come on, bro. And then the Mets had Horace Grant. And then you bring in Dennis Rodman, bro. Stop acting like this nigga's the wizard.
You're proving my point. He didn't have to go.
You know how many second chances you get with Dennis Rodman?
And listen, that was his second. Carl, we're talking. What about the first three? He didn't have Rodman.
Horace Grant. But
those guys aren't Bosh and Wade and all those super Kyries. Aren't those guys? So you're gonna say Steve Kerr, time out. Is Steve Kerr equivalent to Kyrie?
Say what? Say that again.
Man, you ain't got. You can hear, fucker. Steve Kerr or John Paxson equivalent to Kyrie Irving? Fuck no.
No.
Stop it. When he left Cleveland and went and teamed up was Chris Bosh a max star player in Toronto? A max contract star player in Toronto? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Was D Wade County in Miami already?
Yeah.
Okay, I rest my case.
LeBron is still better though, bro. Kobe's better than all the niggas.
Every NBA player, I will say this to your point. Every NBA player, Batman has needed a Robin.
LeBron had more Robins than Jordan. I give you that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is better. Like LeBron,
he had a Robin and Alfred. You know, Alfred really the right hand man.
How do you have that in less championships?
But look, Marsh, I'll say this. First of all, I'm a Kobe fan till I die. But you still have to say LeBron's a better rebounder. LeBron's a better passer. And then that scoring part is debatable when the nigga got more points. But then again, LeBron didn't go to college. So then I don't know.
Okay, so can I ask my young fellas on the panel? Let's just do. I'm not trying to make a debate. I want to know common sense, yes or no questions. If you are a general manager, right, of a team, are you taking a prime Michael Jordan or a prime LeBron? I'm taking prime Michael Jordan 150 million trillion times before I take LeBron. That's what it is.
And the crazy thing is, back in the day, they were saying James Worthy was better. So him saying that is funny.
I know, but James Worthy had a bag. He played with him in college. Ain't that crazy?
That's the funny thing. Like, the fact that Jordan fans would be, like, backing him up and he wasn't even the best coming out the draft. Yeah, bro. He was really like that, bro.
That's all I'm saying. And who won who took the winning shot to win the national championship?
Shit, I can't tell you that. I wasn't alive.
No. I'll tell you. At North Carolina, the national championship, who made the winning?
I guess it was
His airness.
Jordan.
His airness. When the game on the line against he had the flu, who made the winning shot?
Jordan.
That's my point. When we talking about stars, fellas, I don't want my star that's my team past nobody else.
Game 6, who take the game 1 shot against the Spurs?
And to top things off before we leave.
Oh, you talking about Ray Allen?
Yeah.
And the top things off, Marsh, in college, Bias was better than Jordan.
We can all say that, but what ended up happening?
Nigga got drugged out on that coke.
No, what I'm saying, this is all we could say once again, like on the other show. So I'll give y'all this, young people, because y'all wasn't born yet, but I saw it in real time. I'm taking a healthy Bo Jackson 100 times out of 100 over Saquon Barkley. Keyword, healthy. Saquon is a phenomenal player, but go play Major League Baseball and split time with a Hall of Famer in the backfield and only play 8 or 9 games, and y'all could see, damn, I wonder what he could do if he focus on football and play 16 games. Come
on.
That's hard though, because Saquon ain't been healthy his whole career either. Saquon first healthy year was last year.
When I say healthy, I'm talking about a career injury that both
which would have been fixed nowadays.
Exactly. That's my point. This dude was 6'1", 230, running 4.2 something.
The most underrated season, in my opinion, no mean to cut you off, but it's Chris Johnson. I feel like you could throw him in that era too, because it's hard to beat speed. You give a man a sweep and he outrun everybody like Bo did.
So I'm just saying, there's certain guys. I think O.J. Simpson. Y'all didn't get a chance. He was before my time. I was a historian.
We got to see him run away.
O.J. did 2,014 games. And the Bills didn't have shit. Everybody knew he was getting the ball.
Yeah.
So Marcus Allen. There's so many backs. So, I mean, we could all say, if we put in certain variables, we can always say this and that. But the fact of the matter is, my only point is we doing this for educational purpose. There's some young guys that can play here. I think AP is one of the guys that can play 50s, 60s, 2020, 90s, 80s, it don't matter. 70s, he could do it. He was
Carl, I got a question since you're the host. What man gave Ray Lewis nightmares or made him lose sleep? There's only one person.
What man gave Ray Lewis nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie George.
Okay.
Well, I was on that team. That was a bad.
Damn. I was asking. You asking us all these questions.
Hey, Eddie George, 6'3", 255.
You was 6'3"? I thought you was 6 foot. You 6'3"?
That's a big back.
Same year.
Heisman Trophy winner, the Ohio State.
I bet you Lions saying they'll take Derrick Henry over Bo Jackson.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
Derrick Henry more of a
right. Y'all young, right? So I'm gonna ask y'all taking a healthy Bo Jackson or a Derrick Henry?
I'll take Earl Campbell before I take Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I'm taking Bo Jackson. Derrick Henry. I ain't gonna lie.
Henry can't run East and West.
Derrick Henry's better than Bo Jackson.
Derrick Henry had a bad mentor. He had DeMarco Murray as his mentor as far as running East and West.
Nasty though.
He was nasty, but he can't run East and West. He can only run downhill.
Here's the thing. I think Derrick Henry is phenomenal too. I think he's another version. I think he might have better longer run than, but they're like the same built guy. But I'm saying, you take Bo Jackson and he's healthy, he don't break his hip, and he plays football full time, we might be having a different conversation of all time backs. I'm just telling you that.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of good running backs.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Derrick Henry is going to be, one of the greatest backs of all time. I'm taking Derrick over Emmitt Smith.
He's not going to put.
You said what?
Derrick Henry, me at running back, motherfucker.
Derrick Henry won't be top 5.
Probably not in.
He's not better than LT. He's not better than Bo. He's not better than.
He is better than Bo.
Oh no! Listen, hold on. Y'all do know that LaDainian Top. Okay, so I played against LaDainian 4 years straight. It was when I was at Fresno, right?
Oh yeah, he broke your ankles. You on his highlight tape?
Listen to me. LT was great, but LT to me is like Scottie Pippen. No, like Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan. Because guess who the first LT was?
Barry Sanders?
Marshall Faulk.
Oh.
Yeah, Marshall Faulk in there.
Yeah, Marshall was the guy see, I'm a historian. So before I went to Fresno State, right, it was the WAC. It was 16 teams, right? It wasn't no Mountain West yet. You talking about BYU, TCU, SMU, Wyoming, Fresno, San Jose State, UNLV, Colorado State. It was a lot of schools, right? They used to have shootouts. Trent Dilfer went to Fresno State, and he was a top 5. He tore shit up in college, right? They would have games against San Diego State like 52-48. They would keep on Marshall Faulk as a running back. And guess what San Diego State did? They would move Marshall to the slot to play receiver. That's how nasty he was.
That's what they did with Pumphrey.
So before LT, there was a Marshall Faulk.
Yeah. He had like 7 touchdowns. Not 7 touchdowns. He had like 5 touchdowns in his debut.
So I got a question for you, Marsh. Was Skip there with you?
Yeah, I played with Skip.
And with JD too?
Was my DB coach.
Skip
I played with Skip.
Yeah, that's my dog. That was my DC. That was our DC.
My dog. So his older brother, the running backs coach of Buffalo Bills, he recruited me. Yeah, so I was JD was a GA. He just retired from the league freshman. But they gave him the corner. So he coached the corner. See, that's why me and him like to this day. So yeah.
He don't get enough credit for the DBs he put out.
JD ran 4.2 coming out of Fresno. He was top 20. That pick out of Fresno.
Yeah, his last DB to get drafted was what,
Duran, yep. He don't put out. He also moved Namdi to corner at Cal.
Moved Namdi
thanking for that, Bird.
Because Jeff Tefford, Fresno State guy, he was
yeah.
So JD moved Namdi safety to corner, and he went. Yep. A lot of his pups. A lot of his.
That thing about Fresno, they'll bring back a motherfucker for sure. For sure.
Oh shit.
Shoot. Well, that's it. We've been talking about this joint for a minute, so we're gonna go ahead and end this. This is cool. We got a lot of cool. There's a lot of good content in this joint. I appreciate y'all hopping on. We're gonna see what numbers do when we
OKC in 6.
Question, Carl. No question.
What?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you who you got in the finals, man.
OKC. I told you SGA is gonna be the greatest OKC Seattle Supersonic of all time when he win this final. Because ain't nobody been able to do it. Nobody.
Yeah.
We're gonna let them in on that delusional note.
In the same year, they're gonna win it. Because y'all thought he was gonna lose. Everybody thought that was gonna lose game 4? Because it's 2-2 now, right? Yeah.
2-2.
They thought they was gonna lose 4. Nah.
It was until the referee put their hand in the jar.
Hey.
Yeah, till Scott Frost showed up.
I ain't never seen Lou Dort play defense off man coverage like that. He pushed away from the ball.
Can I say something? I stopped watching the NBA when the Warriors got eliminated. I'm sorry.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man got y'all up out of there, nigga.
Time out.
That's why you don't like him.
I like Ant-Man. Chef Curry wasn't playing.
Y'all still got knocked out.
But that's Draymond's karma, though. Draymond put that bad juju on y'all, putting on them expectations on y'all.
Hey, man, I love Draymond, but he's a poor man, Dennis Rodman.
He wish he could get them scraps.
Hey, yeah. I love him.
He really not doing nothing. He really won't be doing nothing that, like, he play his part defensively, yeah. But like offensively, you 15 years in the league, you still ain't got no, like, how can I say, not even a go-to move, but like you ain't got no role on offense where you just still doing the same thing over and over.
See, look, like then people talk about Dennis Rodman, but Dennis Rodman get you 20 rebounds and you catch him in the corner, somebody sleeping, he busts a 3 on your ass.
Yeah, I could deal with that. At least you getting back on the boards. But Draymond, he over there just instigating stuff, talking crazy. He be writing checks that Steph Curry got to cash. That's all I be saying. That's all I be saying.
And I'll say this: when Clay got up out of there, that was bad because I think that really impacted the Warriors' run. Because I think if you could have kept them guys together, and if KD would have stayed his ass there, they would have ran.
Because y'all run y'all out. Y'all ran dog out of the hood.
But it's really SGA. SGA don't ever pick that ball out of Draymond's hands. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah,
we would thank SGA for that. Because he was like, pass me the ball. And then he fumbled it. And he was like, that's why I'm up out of here. So that's history.
Well, been good.
So, like I said, man, that was not a bad show. We had a lot to talk about for an hour and 40 minutes. Now I got to figure out how
they ban you for not putting no shirt on.
Yeah, you got a cowboy straw hat on, no shirt. You're nasty.
Ready?
Come on, bro.
Hey! Take your shirt off, Marsh. Go ahead, and take your shirt off. Let's see what you look like.
Yeah,
all right. Bird, take your shirt off.
You know what I look.
All right, cool. Chuck, you look like you're slim as me. Go ahead and take your shirt off.
Yeah, I'll take my shirt off, homie.
You got it, bro.
Oh yeah, all right.
I'll take my shirt off, homie.
Them over swole grown man muscles.
Look at you.
I'm mad because I'm shredded like mini wheat. You see all that?
You look like the man from Holes. I can't fix that.
Hey, I finally saw last night.
Huh?
I finally saw.
You saw what last night?
I finally saw Sinners last night.
You good?
Good. It was good.
I still ain't seen that shit.
Hey man, Ryan Coogler
tripping.
You understand what I'm saying?
I might go take a look. They say Christian folks shouldn't watch it, but I don't know.
It's a movie, man. Watch it.
Hey, but look, hold on, Marsh. I'm gonna bring this up before we leave. You do got me fucked up though. You don't think I can guard Brock Bars? Best out of 5. You don't think I can get him 2 times right now?
Tell me to go Dusty Trail.
No.
Brock Bowers is gonna abuse you.
Huh?
He will abuse you.
So all the training we did, all that time we spent in the lab, it was just a waste. So you basically saying you're a fraud?
No.
That's basically what you said. You're a fraud.
No, he's just saying genetically you just not able to.
I don't need nothing. Brent Grimes was 5'9", nigga.
So this is what I'm gonna say to you. I think you can be sticky, but you gotta finish. He'll body you.
I'm getting that nigga. That's not a 5. I'm getting him at least twice.
It looked like Chris Paul trying to guard LeBron.
Yeah. Hey. Shit. He didn't got LeBron a couple times, nigga.
Hey, the homie ain't have 100 receptions, 1,000 yards for nothing as a rookie. That's all I'm saying.
Best out of 5, I'm getting him 2.
You might be in the vicinity. I just don't think you're gonna be able to finish.
I will be. I gotta see. He come back up to Napa because he's gonna do a camp up there.
It's okay, bro. Jalen Ramsey couldn't.
I'm gonna see if he can give me one-on-ones best of 5. Best of 5. I can get him twice. And I ain't played and I ain't covered a nigga in years. I get him about twice. Because how I already portrayed of guarding the nigga. I'm sorry. I already portrayed a guard in his ass. Being hands off. He want me to be.
He gonna hit you with that stick 9 yards.
A wise DB coach named Adante Marsh said one must be a fly when he goes against a big receiver. He has to be a fly. That annoying fly, you got to be up in there.
I harass him, but guess what? I didn't say you couldn't be in the vicinity. You could cover him. He a tight end, but
yeah, of course.
Finish.
Red zone.
Get paid.
I'm gonna try to get that set up because now everybody, because people in them comments keep saying I get destroyed. Nah, we do red zone. We can do red zone. I'm best out of 5. I'm getting them twice at least.
What they say about that one girl that said she can guard DeMarcus Cousins? He said I'm gonna go. Put my money on I'm gonna take all the money on my house and put it on that person. I'm gonna put it on Brock. Go on with my day.
So you don't think I can get Brock at twice out of 5?
Nah, I'm messing with you, Carl. But nah, it depends on what route it is.
Who's the
quarterback? He runs a route where he can body you.
Yeah, who's the quarterback?
Nigga, Joe Flacco, Joe Montana. I don't give a damn.
See, you want somebody that's gonna throw some bullshit. Just like our NCAA.
It don't matter.
He want Will Levis to be the quarterback.
It don't matter. I gotta see if we get that stuff.
But I'm taking Jackson Dart and Brock 5 on you.
You taking who?
Jackson Dart.
And who?
Brock Bowers, 5 out of 5.
No. 5 out of 5? You stupid.
I ain't like, no. We can do this. We can do number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward.
He gonna put it on the money.
No.
And he gonna talk shit. And he gonna talk shit. He gonna say back in the end zone, back pylon.
No, y'all not understanding. I'm still gonna get him twice.
I love the confidence.
That's not confidence. But to say that I can't get this nigga twice out of 5?
I just don't want to be the motherfucker that say you did and then you don't.
I feel that too. But to say that I can't get him twice out of 5, I don't know.
That's a very big
depending on what type of referee out there. We talking about Michael Beasley, Lance Stevenson 1-on-1, or you can get away.
I'm not gonna grab him, bro. I'm gonna let him play his hands.
Well, we'll pay to see that.
I'm if I can get that joint set up, bro. I gotta catch him. That's all, bro. Because I'm getting tired of people saying I can't get this out of 5. Huh?
You trying to go viral?
Shit, it ain't got nothing to do with going viral, bro. It's like y'all disrespecting my integrity. I understand I play D.
You got a better chance of just asking Destroying to set that up. Destroying
and I'm
help you with that.
I mean, well, nigga, I know his people. There ain't no thing that can hold a Brock. I know his best friend. So, like I said, I gotta catch him on a good day. I'm off. Marsh, we can't hear you.
Got to get a suitable quarterback out there, and then we go best out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn who's out there. Best, bro. Like I said, I understand. I only played D2 football because I didn't meet Marsh sooner.
But it ain't.
I tell you that all the time.
It doesn't matter if you could play. I don't know where you played at. That's not saying that you could play. That's not the point. I said you could be sticky. Tight end. You're a corner. You be able to cover him. But are you gonna finish?
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
2? Yeah, I got this nigga too. I got two. I got him.
One song you kept telling us, Carl. Get your mind right.
Yeah. Get your mind right. He said, "What do you say? Yo, DK, get your mind right." Yeah, I'm gonna get
this is my life.
Out of 5, bro. Come on now. Out of 5, I'm at least getting him 2 because that nigga ain't finna
life, man.
He ain't gonna hit me with no whip route, no crazy. Come on, Come on, let's keep this a buck. And once you
watch Brock Bowers highlights in Georgia. That's all I gotta tell you. You're gonna be in for a show. There's a reason why he was up there for Heisman at one point. Preseason Heisman.
Bro, I just said, look what he did this year. As a rookie.
No, it's not even that. He had NFL, he had NFL training. We're gonna just talk about college where he was. But Georgia down at the NFL. So yeah, he got everything in the book. As far as football knowledge.
Be a good viral moment.
It would be.
Y'all niggas really think this nigga finna do me bad? Yeah, I'm finna do this.
It might be like a Boondocks episode with Carl.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna get this up. Y'all ain't bro, we out. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna get that set up, bro. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get that because people want to see part 2 of that in real life action. So I'm gonna give people what they need.
I need to pull up.
Yeah, for sure. If you ain't traveling or partying, whatever you're doing, I'll make sure I call you first. Hey, we in Napa.
Put it on that Twitch and don't leave that mic muted.
I'm not gonna leave my. It's gonna be recorded. I swear to y'all, bro. I'm gonna try to get that set up. At least best out of 5, bro. I got him twice.
You gotta wear the hat too.
Oh, that raggedy ass cowboy.
So when he do you dirty, we'll know where you at because he's gonna be like, "Did I lose you?
Yeah, you lost.
Did I lose?
Yeah, you lost, motherfucker."
Hey man, everybody, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, bro. Thank y'all, everybody, for came out and watching the show, bro. Like I said, bro, I'm gonna try to get that podcast content, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get that popping. You know what I'm saying? Because they are crazy as hell. You don't think I can get 5, bro? We out, man. Free. Y'all tripping.